Hello guys, welcome back to Savage Gamer, and today I am going to be showing you what Criminality is and how to play it. Criminality is this pretty good game which is like you fight people to get XP and money, and you can unlock new guns and weapons, etc. It costs 150 Robux, and in my opinion it's totally worth it. Also, what is this ad? Let's just forget about that and move on to the game. We are in the game. This is Criminality, and I'm just going to press play to show you what it's like. So basically, you can spawn in random places. And like people like this, they're gun dealers. And when you find a gun dealer, you can buy guns with money that you have. You can buy melees, guns, throwables, armors, and misc. Most guns you can unlock by leveling up and stuff. Like you can unlock guns by leveling up, but like stuff like throwables and armors, you have to unlock them by buying them. Yeah. These are ATMs. In Criminality, ATMs are used to deposit and withdraw money. So let's say I want to deposit the $10 I have right now. I would enter in 10 and deposit. Let's say I want to withdraw $750 because I want to buy sawed off. I would withdraw $750 and I would go over here to a gun dealer. Luckily there's a gun dealer right over here, and I would buy a sawed off. Each gun dealer around the map has certain guns in stock. Once they're out of stock, you have to find another gun dealer to buy from them, and they refill all of their items every once in a while. In this game, every 10 minutes you get an allowance, which you can get 20% more allowance by joining the group. But to claim your allowance, you will need to go to an ATM. It will show over here allowance status. Once the 10 minutes have passed, it will show a blue button called claim, and you will press that and it will give you however much your allowance is. When you go to an ATM or a gun dealer, you have a protection status. Every life you have 1 minute worth of protection status, which is a force field. Once 1 minute is over, it counts for both the gun dealer and ATMs. You will no longer have a force field when buying. The only ways to get XP in this game are by looting cash registers and safes, killing people, or getting HHS memories. And as you can see, there is somebody chasing me right now, which is a typical that you'll find in this game, Criminality. You can throw snowballs, as you can see, and you can throw punches as well. When you lose all of your 100 HP, you will be downed, and when you're downed, you will lose blood. If you lose all of the blood when you're down, then you will die, or if somebody finishes you, which you can do by pressing F. There are many different commands you can do with the touch tool. You can break doors and loot, you can carry and throw, you can block, revive, finish, and snowballs. I already showed you the snowballs, which you can throw, of course. You can also stun people with snowballs by doing a headshot on them with it. As you can see, I can currently not rob it because those cash registers have already been robbed, which you can tell by the rust of the sparks. You can lock doors by pressing G, like pressing and holding G on the other side, but right now this door is locked. Let me show an example of me kicking the door down. F to break door. So you have to press and hold, break door, and eventually it will take a few tries, but the door will get knocked down. You can do the same with these type of doors and really with any door. See, look, I just locked this door by pressing and holding G. So now it cannot be opened unless they break open the door. And let me show you an example of me robbing the register. So I'm going to equip my punch and press F to loot on this. And it's going to hit it and give me some money. You can get anywhere from like $50 to close to $200 from one register. And you can get anywhere from like $200 to $500 from a safe. Whenever you loot, always try to get to the nearest ATM and deposit your money fast, so nobody will kill you. You will not be able to deposit money or sell guns when you are in combat, which it will show 2 knives up here. Also, try not to leave the game when you are in combat mode, because you will lose all of the items you had at the current time and you lose all the money. But if you leave, also try not to leave when the combat symbol, which is the 2 knives, is up there, because you lose all of your money you had to seal in your cash that's not in the bank and all the weapons you had on you in your inventory. But if you leave when that symbol is not there, then that wouldn't be a combat log, so you wouldn't lose all of your cash or guns, and you would keep all of your armor and such. You can get bounties by robbing registers or safes or killing people, and that bounty can be claimed by other players when they kill you, or you can claim other players' bounty when you kill them. This is an example of being downed. You lose blood and they can finish you. By stopping on you or with certain melee weapons, you can finish them with a custom special finishing move. You have stamina in this game. Running, jumping, and hitting with melees will decrease that stamina. So will robbing safes, registers, and finishing people. You need around 70 stamina to finish people and 100 to rob a register or a safe. There is a spot in this game called the Vibe Check, which is in the subway, which you can locate in between this building and the moat and this place in the motel and stuff. It is inside of the subway, and in the Vibe Check you can get lots of money by robbing the safes, and you can get lots of money, and you can get good guns. I mean, because it has really good guns in the Vibe Check. But the one problem about it is, let me show you. You have to call over this, but once you go down, you cannot go up unless somebody from up calls you. Somebody from the top. Let me show you an example. So, it's also very risky to go down the Vibe Check, because once they call you up, they might come back down and you might say you're there and you might get into a fight. And when you go down, there might already be people here. Try not to fall into this water, as you can see. And there, see, as I said, there might already be people here. You can see stuff like this spawning around at the Vibe Check. You can also see stashes like these spawning around in the city, but they might not be as good. Red stashes are the best. Green stashes are second best, and white stashes are the worst. Here's an example of me looting one of these stashes that you can find on the ground. You can come, press and hold E, and you will get some certain items. You have an inventory. Sorry, the recording is cutting off. But there's a 5-second cooldown for looting these rubbles, and you have an inventory, which is up to 10. It'll show you on the top right corner of your screen, and once you reach 10, you can no longer pick up items, so be very careful. You cannot drop items either. The only way to get rid of them is by giving them to somebody else. As you can see, I got a deagle, which is a pretty good weapon. And wait for the pickup cooldown to end, and I got an Uzi, which is also a pretty good weapon. You can get an assist by doing at least one punch of damage or any amount of damage to somebody, and if they die while you're still alive, then you will get around 50 to 60 XP for that assist. If you don't, if you get a full kill, you will get 100 XP from that kill, and around $40 for it. As you can see, my allowance is ready to be claimed. I will go to an ATM, as you can see right over here. And like I said, it'll show a big blue claim button in here. I claim it, and it automatically adds money to my bank. Quick tip in this game is to never trust anybody unless you're friends with them or you're in the same gang as them. You can join gangs by meeting people who are already in gangs and asking people to join them. As you can see, I'm currently being shot at by a gang of 3, and I have been killed, decapitated by a guy with a sling sword. Another way to get guns is by going to an armory, which you can access if you buy the Game Pass, the Armory Game Pass, which I think costs around 450 Robux. It'll give you access to many more guns, which you cannot buy from the gun dealer, like the M4, the and a few others. And it'll give you automatically access to the ones highlighted in dark blue, like the machete, And so you cannot buy from the regular gun dealers, but I'm pretty sure you can buy bayonets, so that just might be a glitch. You cannot buy a super shorty, which is a shotgun from the regular gun dealer, or an MP7, Magnum, M45, M4A1, M320, or M320. You can only buy those from here. So you can also not buy a smoke grenade or a tear gas grenade. And you cannot buy pepper spray. You can only buy these from here. And they still run out of stock, but they have much more in stock. A regular gun dealer would only have 1 C4 in stock, but an armory would have 4. I hope you guys liked this tutorial and it helped you start off on how to play Criminality. It is a pretty good game. I totally suggest buying it and playing it. It's only 150 Robux. And yep, I will see you in the next video.